So I've been thinking about a lot of shit, and given the nature of the information that I think I know now, I think I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna stop talking about this more on the internet. Maybe this will just become a survival channel or whatever. And well, the point of this video is, hey, Northrop Grumman, call me, or I'm gonna keep talking. I need a job as an artist. I've pretty well concluded that someone at the government listens to me. I like Northrop Grumman. I like Lockheed Martin. I like any of these aerospace companies. What I do is perfect and build weapons. If you would let me do that on fucking airplanes, I'll shut up. I'll do whatever the fuck you say. Really? Like, I'm negotiable. Like, $1 million, couple $1 million a month, something like that. Whatever it is. I'm not saying hush money. At the same time, I want a job working on this shit. I am tired of being left out of what's actually going on our planet. That's, in case you haven't caught up to what's real now, I am fully under the fucking impression that there's shit going on with our government and the UFOs and all the rest of that shit. I don't know what the secrets are. I have hints and clues to some of it. I would really like to go and work for Northrop Grumman or Lockheed Martin, but there's a couple things keeping me from doing that. And the first one is that I've made this shit. I'm fucking never going to be able to explain this shit, probably. But second off, they want you to have a COVID vaccine. I want to have a COVID vaccine. You really want to go fight Russia? You really want to go to war and do all the shit that you're going to do? You're going to need new toys. I know this sounds crazy to some people, but they are desperately trying to find people just like me to help them. They need someone that can use both sides of their brain at the same time, under pressure, and get results. And honestly, I'm starting to be a little bit more with it in every way because medications are starting to fucking balance out and shit. And I actually got some of the medications that I needed, which, as it turns out, I needed Dong Guai. So, if you have weight problems, maybe try Dong Guai. That would be my advice to you. It's what do they call it? It's a type of ginseng, and to be honest, I think it's like the magical, cure for the things that ail you or whatever. It's good shit. But aside from fucking Northrop Grumman should fucking hire me, really, this is what's wrong with the DoD in my mind, and the military industrial complex as a whole, and our government as a whole. Somewhere in the 40s, it was decided that we wouldn't let the hippies in, and you made a bunch of rules. I should be able to smoke weed and work for the DoD. The fact that I can't means that you shouldn't be in charge. Okay? I should be able to do mushrooms and LSD and work for the DoD probably too. Those are negotiable maybe, but the weed isn't. And this is the thing is, I tell people this a lot. I am the rock upon which others break. I don't care. I'll sit here and watch the fucking world end. As far as I am concerned, doesn't bother me at all. I would rather not, though. And if you fucking give me a way to contribute in some way, then I'll stop, bending my will against you. Like, this isn't the thing. I think a lot of people don't get what I do every day. I sit in Zen meditation a lot. And I dwell upon only a couple of things, and it's the downfall of my enemies. And I know that's some crazy shit to some people, but I don't know. I have fun. I get to smoke my weed and listen to cool music and, go a lot. This is the shit that, like, in reality makes me sound crazy to normal people, but to anyone who's ever fucking been into any of this shit, I kind of sound sane right now. And that's crazy. And, like, this is what's going to happen. And whenever World War III happens, some of this shit's going to get out of the bag. Or we're going to be nuked back to the Stone Age to the point that almost no one survives. But I don't think that's very likely, given some of the things that I'm aware of. I I really think Bob Lazar is underselling the matter, to be honest. I think he was very compartmentalized on what he knew, and then they wrote him off as crazy and whatever. But, like, in reality, he didn't give away any of the big secrets. There's much bigger secrets than what Bob Lazar said, and that kills me. And, like, I don't really want to talk about them on the open on here because, like, I am so sure that I am dead on the fucking money. Like, if you want to figure out what I did, like, go listen to the last few videos I made. My advice. I'm kind of afraid to make videos about this topic now. And the reason I'm afraid to make videos about this topic is because everyone, everyone with money would fucking come after you if you started really teaching this shit and showing evidence. And I think that's part of the reason why they do things the way they do is you have very little evidence to expose them. It's all whispers and secrets, and honestly, it reminds me a lot of, some really creepy secret society shit that I don't know if it's good or evil. But, what's done in the shadows can't be done in the light usually. I'm kind of a light person myself. How about you guys? I'm getting a little sick and tired of classified projects at Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin knowing more about the actual state of the universe than I do. It's fucking sad. And, like, I'm not picking on Northrop Grumman necessarily. They're just, like, when I looked at companies, they were the first one that came up under jobs. And, like, I'm seriously thinking about, like, sending in a resume with a letter. And my letter's going to read something like, okay, comma, and then just start dressing down about 3 or 4 various topics and then finish up with what's really going on. And then, like, mail that to, like, the fucking head of something. Like, I don't know. Because this is the thing, is this is so compartmentalized. I think I would have to drive 5 hours into the desert behind barbed wire and shit out at, like, Area 51 to talk about this shit. I think they don't let people really have these conversations in the real world. Like, crazy people like me, yeah, I do drugs and have no security clearance and whatever. They can write me off and say whatever, right? Except for the fact that no one believes them anymore, and everyone believes people like me because what do I have to fucking lie about? I have no skin in the game. I don't care. I really just want to have enough money to be able to fucking buy guns. Like, this is the thing that, like, kills me about this entire industry that I'm talking about is imagine how many more people they would have working for them if they just changed the rules to where I would work there. I am not some crazy fucker that wants to go smoke crystal meth all day. At the same time, I am going to be high all day. Accept it. Get used to it. I maybe that's too much. Maybe just being able to test positive for it or something. I would take that. Then I would just smoke in secret. But like you got to do something. The amount of people that enjoy weed is way too fucking much for you to fight against. And it's one of those things that eventually, if you keep ignoring this problem, the hope and change people are going to come for you. And then I'm going to take all of the alien technology because those people aren't going to be in charge very long. And if you guys get toppled, basically it's going to be a knife fight to the finish on who gets to fucking be in charge. And to be honest, I don't know if I'll win that, but sure will be fun trying. That's kind of where I'm at with a lot of this shit is I am tired of living in the 21st century. If this is how you're going to run things, if this is how you want to be, then I'm going to start focusing my energy on the bomb. Okay? Like, I'm okay with going back to the Bronze Age, which a full nuclear exchange between us and Russia would just about do. And at this point, like, if God asked me, hey, judge these people, I would be like, man, the people or the leaders? Because, like, the people are all fucking good. It's the leadership of all these fucking countries that, like, I think they should all be taken out of office. And that's a tame response. Me, in my more impassioned youth, I would have said all sorts of things about them. And like shit's happened within the last 72 hours in my life that like I don't know, I can't believe some of the things that I have seen. It's one of those like I don't know what's up with this reality, but it's far stranger than any of you could imagine. So, Northrop Grumman, call me baby. Oh, other thing. While I was looking into conspiracy shit, the movie Bubba Hotep was connected. And it made me think that, really, Sam Raimi has gotten to make a lot of fucking movies. What if Bubba Hotep is like essentially true on some level? That there is a black JFK and some funky Elvis living somewhere fighting mummies. Be hilarious to think about. I know that's strange, but like I don't know why Bubba Hotep was mentioned in the shit that I was looking at. If you've never seen Bubba Hotep, I'd go give it a watch. Unless you're at Northrop Grumman, then you probably wrote it. See you later.